Three, two, one. Welcome everybody to Rolling on Three, the first podcast for all three-wheel owners. Whether you're riding on a Ryker, Spot, Slingshot, this is the show for you. Today, I'd like to welcome my friend Orlando, all the way from Houston, Texas, to the show. Orlando, welcome to the show, man.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I appreciate you, Keith, for welcoming me to the show. Hey, let's get this show rolling today. Got going.
What's up? Definitely. All right. So check it out. First of all, everybody wants to know, what are you rolling on?
Ryker 900. Um, I actually seen it back then when a couple guys had. I was like, man, I gotta get me one. So I finally made my mind up to go and cash out on one. I got me a Ryker 900.
What year?
It's green and gold right now, but right now it's in the paint shop. I'm painting like a kid.
Oh, we gonna go a whole thing in mods. I seen your bike before. We gonna talk about that. What year is it?
It's a 2021.
21. That's nice. Where did you get it?
I got it from this place called Pro Power Sports out of Conroe, Texas. I got it last year, so it's probably about a year old.
Okay. Was it an easy pickup, easy transition? Did you have to wait? Well, how did it work out?
I actually I went like a week before, and they had like a $600. Like, nah, I don't want that. Like, I'm from the country, so I like things pretty fast, and country boy stuff. So he was like, well, you come next week, man, I'll hear you 900. So I went next week and cash out on it, and I took it out the floor room show, man, and shoot, I love it ever since, for real.
For real, I like to hear that. So, Orlando, tell me a little bit about yourself for the people who are watching and listening.
Well, I'm 28 years old. I'll be 29 July 12th. I'm originally from Durant, Chula, Mississippi, and I moved to Houston, Texas, 2016. Changed my lifestyle up. Mississippi more like a poor state. It's just not there. So I came into the city of Houston, and God started blessing me with a lot. I have my own 18-wheeler. I have my own shoe business. I'm officially the group of the Rolling on Three, bikers.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
It's a lot of stuff that Houston blessed me with, or God blessed me with, to change my mind to come to Houston. So I always wanted to be in the bike game, meaning like the actual, owning a bike with riding with other people. I grew up with my stepdad and them owning their own group and all that. So that's what made me want to start the Rolling on Three, Ryker lifestyle, not an MC.
Right. Definitely.
So it's pretty much a little bit about me,
No, that's cool because, when people listen or watch the show, they want to know a little bit about the people that, because, you get a lot of people and, you get a lot of visitors to the town of Houston.
Right.
Just wanted to let them get a little bit to know you. So when they roll up on you, they could be like, hey, man, I saw you on the show, whatever, But That's all cool. So how is in the Houston area, how's the riding? Is it a big bike life? Is it
really, for me, being out here, the two wheels were taking over everything. I'm sure everybody know that. Probably every other state, the two wheels are taking over. So to me, next, this guy named Stan Griffin had the three wheels slingshots taking over. Mm-hmm. So they've been having a lot of good slingshot events where it packed out with slingshots. So I had the 3-wheel Ryker. Hey, I networked and I came with where it's now. It's like the 3-wheel Spiders and Rykers are taking over. And as now, I'm sure now, if we started growing and growing, the whole 3-wheel community is what I'm referring to. And now I think I got prospects and people from my group, I'm just going to use this for example, left a motorcycle to get a Ryker or a Spider.
Wow.
Yeah, so now I think it's the 3-wheel turn. They putting the 2-wheel down because it's more dangerous on the 2-wheel. Hey, the Ryker can kill you also, but it's more dangerous on the 2-wheel. I guess they feel more safer on the 3-wheel also. But
that's true. But that's the first time I heard somebody say they got rid of their 2 wheels for the 3-wheel.
I had a guy go where his wife went and bought a 3-wheel Ryker. He went to the Harley shop And they told him, well, no, don't get no 3-wheel. They are for females. No offense to the women's.
No
And
offense.
he got a Harley and didn't know how to ride. So I was like, hey, man, why you get a Harley and don't know how to ride the bike? So now you went to trade it back in and got a 3-wheel. I got another guy who he had a Honda Harley, and he started riding with us. Like, man, y'all had too much fun on them rykers, man. He sold him within a month and got his bike within a couple of days. A 3-wheel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I always tell that to people though. They always say, "Oh, 3-wheel." Then when I let the 2-wheel guys, I let them ride it. They be like, "Oh, I want to get one of these."
yeah, because they look at them like, man, them little old thing. You know, they just look at it like, oh, it's a 3-wheel, man.
Right.
The 3-wheel actually, better. To me.
I tell people it's fun as soon as you get on it, bro. You're gonna have a ball, man.
Oh, then see, we'll be making them mad. We can customize how we want to. We got the music. We got
no two rykers alike, and I want to ask about that because I know in different areas it's different. So, Houston is music or loud pipes? What is it?
I'm gonna say music. But in the midst of that, I'm gonna have to say paint.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I had to say custom with it though. So if we had to choose between music and paint, I say paint.
But well, if you guys don't know, you gotta look up O's Ryker, man. That paint job is crazy. Yeah. I mean, you'll be able to check it out later. I'll have all this information below, but you gotta check out his paint job. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Right. I actually have a story on that paint job, man. It's kind of hilarious. Like, it actually was a free paint job. I was taking my kids to Disney World, and I wanted to get my bike paint. I bought it factory. It was the black with the red panels.
Right.
Like the one in the back of the background right there.
Yeah, right.
It was just like that. So I said, man, that's too plain for me. It's too plain. So I wanted to get it like a candy green with a gold flake steering on top of it, matching the gold. So the guy, when I first got it, I got a FaceTime call. I was in Orlando, Florida at Disney. He said, man, I got your bike done. I looked at my bike. It was like a military green, I said, no, like an olive green. I said, no, this is not my bike, dog. Like a mint green, I meant. I said, this is not my bike. He was like, this candy green. I'm like, no, it's not. So he kind of sanded it all down and redid it all over again. And he still didn't get it to what it was. I'm like, man, just get my bike. So I was so mad in the midst of what's going on, man. He said, man, you don't have to pay me nothing, just get the bike. So the bike look pretty good right now, but it's in the paint shop actually right now and getting actually a professional did, and everything. You got to pay to play. I was trying to go the cheap way route, and, and that what happened when you go the cheap way out. So now I'm actually getting it a whole different.
All right. That's what's up. What's up. So, did you ever ride before? Did you ever ride 2-wheel?
Yeah, I used to ride. I got a story for that. Back I told my stepdad bike before, and rode it around the whole town. Did good. By the time I made it back home, I wrecked it. So I did good the whole day riding on 2 wheels.
Oh man!
Time to put it up, I wrecked the bike. Man, I got my butt towed up. That was a long time ago when I was like younger, like high school and junior high and stuff like that. But 4-wheelers and everything, I done wrecked on a 4-wheeler. Horses, I done wrecked on a horse. You know what I'm saying? Cars from horses and everything. So yeah, I know how to ride a bike.
All right, that's good. That's perfect. As long as you know how to ride, we good.
Right.
So, now I was gonna ask you if you're riding by yourself with a group, but I know you're riding with a group. Rolling on 3, not rolling on 3. Yeah. Rolling on 3, 2 different things. Right. Yeah. Don't get it mixed up. So tell me how that started, how it came about, how the organization grew. Like, what was the whole premise like from beginning to end?
Okay, the beginning first, it was by myself. Mm-hmm. Like, man, this is boring. And next thing you know, I started seeing bikes. I'm like, dang, I didn't see these bikes. Once you get a car, say you go get a Dodge Challenger,
You see them all.
You start seeing them. So I started seeing them like, hey, man, I ain't never seen these bikes out like this. So I started seeing them. So I met this guy named Byron Nash, and he was by himself. And Chris James, he was by himself. I like, man, I want to start a group. And he was like, man, we don't need to do no MCs, man. You know how that is. This now. I said, no, I want a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? No MC, no riding club. It's a lifestyle.
Right.
And, excuse me. We came together with it. At first, it called Houston Northside Riders, but we had to change that because everybody that was coming in went from the north side of Houston, Texas. You know, they were from South, West, East, Louisiana. You know, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So we changed it we were just like, shoot, we on three wheels. We was like rolling on three. So by the time we made everything official, that's when I came across yours. I said, whoa. So we made sure we did our research with you that it wasn't a group wise, you know.
Right. I don't have a riding club. Right.
Right. So we was okay. So we LLC'd, we trademarked our logo, you know, and everything. And I always wanted to give back to the community, and I always wanted to do things for the kids, and I always wanted to bring family back together because I grew up like with my family kind of beefing with each other a lot. Mm-hmm. So I actually been trying to establish that in my group now, where we actually treat each other like brother, sister, you know, big uncle, big brother, big sister.
Right.
Everything. So that's how the group got started. So we went on with the Rolling on Three. I sat down with one of my members' son. We created. He seen my vision with how we were talking, and he drew out the logo. So that's how we came up with the logo. I'll show it later. We came out with the logo and the name Rolling on Three. I had somebody else say, "Hey, I think I know a guy. His group called Rolling on Three." I said, "Is it?" This is how we came up with you again. I said, "Oh, I already did research on it. I know who you're talking about." He was like, "I was like, dang, what?" Then when I looked at it, I said, yeah, we spelled different, you know, and ours it was like a lifestyle group. So I was like, we good. We're not doing the same thing he's doing. So that's how we came up with the name and the logo. And next thing you know, we had a couple rides, and it was getting bigger and bigger. And people started hitting me like, hey, man, I want to ride. I want to join. What I got to do? It started growing. So next thing you know, the Houston WAP came with Philly Ryker boys, and 3-time dope and 3 wheel. I networked with them and said, "Hey man, we coming to H-Town. We wanna, and we finna take over your city, this and that." So we put that together, and it turned out amazing. Man, I had fun with those guys, and now we made it. Well, we're gonna do it every year now. In the month of March, we're gonna do it as an annual thing. So since then, we started really blowing up on social media. My inbox really like every day, all day about. I also got a group I'm trying to get in New York right now. I got 15 guys really gonna be established. I think they Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I actually got a group, a lifestyle group that's gonna be started up there. I just got to see how, you know, the trials and you know how things go. Can't just say, hey, I'm a group up here, you know.
Right.
Going through the things right now to see how can we get official up there. I got 15 guys and more really to, you know, establish the Rolling on Three group also. I have Louisiana on the map also. They started a group also. I have South Carolina starting one. I'm actually about to get Alabama started.
Nice.
Maybe New Orleans. So the group, ever since the event and things I've been pushing the promos out there. People been, you know, coming to, hey, can you start one in Georgia? Hey, can you do that? It's not easy as they think, you know. We can just say, hey, we starting a group right there.
It's not.
So, and I even get mixed up with you sometimes. And it's like, hey, you do the podcast. I'm like, no, we both got long hair, but we two different guys. They come back, hey, well, I still want to join your group, you know, this and that. So, you know, it's been a blessing, man, for this group to actually grow. I got the greatest board members. I got the greatest group. I wouldn't trade them for nobody. I have the best president, the vice president, the members, everybody, man. and I love them like they my own family and everything. And hey, this group, it been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of arguing, a lot of fights. But at the end of the day, we come out successful with what we trying to do. Hey, even with
Listen, man, I
yeah,
I I understand you 100%, and just like the whole rolling on three mix up, it's like
right,
it's gonna happen. I'm not worried about it. I don't want to do a motorcycle club,
right,
routing club. I know people got involved. I got way too much going on
right.
to
And
start one.
you know,
So feel free to do the rolling on three club nationwide, baby,
right,
because that ain't my business. I'm
right.
not into that. So if anybody wants, that's not me. I'm not starting
You
one.
probably had someone probably say, "Hey man, this guy calling himself this," or "Hey man, this or this, is this you?" It's just been the same thing, on this side. So it just how
Yeah,
people
it's a complete mix up, and to me, it's no big deal. I just send
right.
it back, and I'll be like, "That's the rolling on three you're looking for." I would just send them a copy to your link and be like, "That's who you're looking for." And when they want
Same
the
thing
podcast,
I'm doing, yeah, and that's a good thing because guess what? I'm not selfish of what I'm trying to do because hey, if you're looking for podcast, he does that. I don't.
right?
If
That's
you're looking for a
exactly
group, like you say, you tell them like, hey, this him, he does that. They don't, and we all a family at the same time because we all trying to do the same thing. We all riding the same bike. We all thinking of like when it comes to this right. To be
that's
honest,
exactly right. That's exact. And truthfully, that's why I do this because I have people on the podcast from all over, and they're like, "Oh, I get people behind the scenes. Oh, you promoting other people's brand. You should be getting paid." I was like, "Why?" I said, "They just like me. They start from somewhere. They just want to blow up. I have no stake in their game for whatever they do. I'm just meeting nice people across the country, across even in other continents, and it's
right,
like."
right. Because
It's
at the
like
end of the
it's
day,
beautiful.
by you doing that, God gonna bless you anyway. By you, no matter if you by you not even charging nobody, hey man, oh I'm promoting your stuff just a fee. By you doing it for free, your blessing gonna be even bigger than what you just did. People don't understand it. Everything not a money thing nowadays, but people make it about it.
We
Like
say that. We say that. Not all money's good money.
exactly. I agree. I definitely agree with that.
Now, bro, let's talk them mods because you modded out. So what you
Okay,
got so
Mars.
far?
My only thing I had different with Mars, I got an RLS exhaust. Shout out to Ricky.
Shout out to my man Ricky.
I have speakers on them, of course, 6x5, Rockefeller Gate. So I got the windshield, I got the comfort seat. Now I'm upgrading since I'm in the paint shop now. I'm adding more speakers. I'm adding different mirror set. I'm probably gonna go and do the cold air intake. I got a couple miles, not much. I mean, I'm not too extreme with the guys. I know some guys about $9,000, $10,000 getting a bike redid. I'm not spending no $9,000, $10,000. I might well, buy a whole another thing.
Buy
Granted,
two.
pay
You
some
might as
money
well
out.
buy two.
Yeah, I can't spend. I mean, I don't care how much money I got. I'm not gonna spend no $15,000 unless I'm going to, shows that gonna help me make more than the money that I'm
That
putting.
makes sense. That makes
Right,
sense.
right.
Definitely.
So that's my only Mars I got. So now it's just gonna be like 40 and all, and my new Kenny paint job, gold wheels, um, new mirrors. That's pretty much it. That's it. I'm not
What's
doing much.
what's the best one you purchased? You say, man, that was my best purchase of mods. Which one?
Um, Man, I had to say the exhaust, man. I'm a country guy, so I like that exhaust. And if you ever rode in H Town or been to H Town, by having that exhaust really helped because they can't drive out here. You will get ran over or hit even in a regular vehicle. So that exhaust really help out when you on the
Mm.
other vehicle or merging over to another lane. I kind of like when I merge over to another lane, I got my sitting on, and I kind of rev my engine up a little bit to let them know like, hey, I'm getting over. And when I'm passing someone also, I let them know, hey, I'm right here. You know, so them guys seen that Philly Riker Boys and 3 Times Dope. They seen that Houston traffic and how rough it is, how they drive out here also. Hey, it's kind of easy, especially around rush hour, but
Yeah, we got it bad out here too, man. You
yeah,
can't.
you in New York, right?
Yeah, New
Oh yeah,
York,
yeah.
right in the city, bro. Right.
Oh yeah. I've been
I'm.
out, and I came out there like last year in I think it was around May or something like that, man. You're right, that traffic. Man, I walked everywhere I need. This funny part, I got a funny part. So I was staying in Times Square, and I went to the subway.
Okay.
I didn't know I was staying at Times Square though. This the funny part. I was on the subway trying to find how to get to Times Square. I spent 3 hours on the subway, riding back and forth trying to get there. Everybody like, yeah, you go this way, you go that way, you take this train, you that train, man. I said, man, I'm just gonna go back to my hotel. So when I went back to my hotel, I said, man, what the world, man? I spent 3 hours trying to find.
Oh man, you
Yeah,
got the true New York experience.
yeah, yes. I said, no way. I said, I just spent 3 hours wasting my day trying to find Times Square, and I stayed right there.
The heart of it, right? People think Times Square is so big. I tell them it's only about 3 or 4 blocks.
Yeah, yeah. And, I'm actually gonna be there again, man. So I'll let you know once I do. That way we could, chop it up, do some things, then and we can get it. Whatever. Bring you a T-shirt, whatever.
That's what's up. Appreciate that. Definitely, definitely. So if I'm traveling now, I'm in the Houston, Texas area, and I'm traveling on my bike, and I'm in Houston. Where am I going? Where's the cool spots? Where's the chill spots?
Food
Where's the
spot.
place to eat? What I'm doing?
Most people think about Turkey Hood. The guys came to Turkey Hood. We have Bombshells. You have Domain. Domain is where we had the Sunday brunch. If you've seen on the videos when we came down here,
Hmm.
we have Atomic Bottle. Um, nice places to eat. People like going to Prospect Park, Seaside Lounge, Emporium Lounge, and things like that. Those are nice places to eat. Seafood, crafty crab. Things.
Motorcycle friendly, like
Yeah,
places to pull
motorcycle.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Motorcycle friendly. Bombshells Exact is a motorcycle friendly club. It really kind of like I mean, not a club, just like a eating bar, sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
Bombshell be used big out here because it's motorcycle friendly. So there'll be a nice spot.
All right.
It's a lot to eat out here, man. Hey,
You know what? It's a lot of eating in New York City, but no place to park.
yeah. Mostly you can pull up on the bike at a food truck, man, and enjoy the food just like you will go to a restaurant. I'm sure
Right.
you know the same thing in New York. The food trucks,
Mm-hmm.
with things they got going on the food truck. So it's the same thing.
Have you rode far on the Ryker, taking some big trips?
The farthest I rode was to Lake Charles, Louisiana. My best of memory, and we went to the casino out there. Came back, man, I feeling like a crawfish, man. You don't know what a crawfish ball does. Like, why I felt like that? Because I didn't have the right mods on at the time, like the comfort seat, the different the footsteps,
Oh yeah.
backrest, none of that. It was freshly brand new, the stock seat and me thinking like, man, they ain't number 2 hours away. We good, man. That was the fun. That was the most fun, uncomfortable ride I've been on. I felt every bump in the road, like turn, twist, everything. It was fun, but I ain't want to do it again until I upgrade.
Yo, that can make a difference. Let me tell you, because that comfort seat, to me, the comfort seat, I haven't got it yet, but I got like a AirPad. But the comfort seat, because I've sat on it, it's amazing. And the windshield truly changed the way I feel on that bike. And now I just put floorboards down, I got the mini ones. I just installed those, and I was like, wow, like these little things you put on the bike really change. Like
Yeah,
it's not just some of it is not just accessories. Like it really makes a difference.
it really do for real. People don't understand that, but it actually do. And I'm a witness of this. So you're right. I agree with him, y'all. Hey, it makes a difference because, like I said, man, I felt like a crab leg or something, man. I felt bad. Like I've been balled up, but I feel like how newborn come out your stomach. I feel like a whole newborn again, still balled up, can't shake his and nothing. So
Was it cold?
now it was warm. It was actually what's it called? It was warm that day. It was cold at night. So it was kind of like up and down with it. And that probably had an effect with it also, the cold.
Yeah,
And,
I don't ride when it's cold.
and it started raining.
Oh, forget it, man.
Yeah,
Rain.
it started raining.
Rain hurts, man. Rain really hurts. It makes the ride miserable.
Yeah.
Cold, it's like, oh, I'm just rushing to get home. But you get caught in
Right.
rain.
So this, if you want to ride long distance, I say get a Spider or upgrade your Ryker with mods and comfortable things to make your ride calm.
Oh, I've sat on a few Spiders, man, and they're like having couches on wheels, man.
Yeah, they got the speakers in the air things all up in the seats.
Heated seats, heated handlebars. Oh man, they
all
got
type of
everything.
stuff.
They got everything, man. It's like sitting in comfort. I sat on one. I was like, man, you could ride this thing for miles.
But I think coming from I think in Canada and overseas, right? Don't they already have all the mods added to their bikes or something?
I don't know what Canada comes out with. I know that it has like a weird turn signal on it, but I don't know if they come with all the comforts and all the mods.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know it's hard to get the parts in Canada because I speak to a few people out there. And
I was a mod creator. That's a lot of money to be making.
yeah, and let me tell you, man, the back door of this modification game for the Ryker is like it's like $1 billion business.
Yeah,
like just for all power sports. But the way the Ryker is taking over, it's like a phenom, man.
Yeah.
It's like I've never seen anything like when it came to the motorcycle game, and I've been riding for a while. I never seen a bike like just start to take over. Like, I'm like, when you mention Harley Davidson, you think, okay, Harley's all over worldwide. The Harley name is just a staple. Like, that's it. You say Harley Davidson, you already know what it looks like. It seems like now when you say Ryker, it's just becoming, oh, yeah, that 3-wheel thing that everybody's riding.
Yeah. And like I said, once you get one, then when you start to see everybody.
That's true. That's true. Because out here, I didn't see any, and I got on the waiting list. And the thing is, I didn't even know about it because someone told me about it. It was like, yo, you still into 3 wheels? And they showed me the picture. And then I called and got on the waiting list. And it's still few far in between. But as this goes on now, I'm getting more and more.
When did you actually purchase your bike?
So I purchased it in 2000. It came out in 19. So I went on the waiting list in February. And I picked it up in May. So I'm like in the one of the if you look at the numbers, I'm close to the first 1,000 in production.
Right. I think they came out with like what, about 400, 500 at first.
Yeah, and then I think now they say there's about, I don't know, maybe about 50 or 60,000 on the road now.
Yeah, it's a lot, and that's just what they thinking. It might be more than that.
Right. Because they've been trading hands. Now you see people selling them used and buying them and fixing them up and buying them damaged and things like that. And, people are putting in and building them their own back. And so, yeah, I see a lot now because now a lot of people just, they hit me up. Oh, can you do this? Can you do that? So I find like Ryker people come out of the woodwork now.
Right.
But we'll see because, we're going to have our first 3-wheel meet and greet in New York City on Juneteenth. So I'm hoping that turns out to be good. That's going to be just a litmus test to see if we can keep this going and make it a big thing. So this is
I mean, I'm sure it will be a big thing because, like you said, the three wheels taking over, and yes, it's gonna be big. Don't claim it, brother. It's gonna be big.
I just want it big and calm. This is the first time I'm involved in something like this, so I want it to go nice and smooth. So anybody out in New York City, if you're rolling on the three wheels or you coming down Juneteenth in the park, American Park, across Bay Boulevard, Queens, y'all come down there. We're gonna have food trucks. We might have a photographer. We're gonna have the slingshots are gonna take over most of the bargain line anyway. Those guys
Right.
don't play.
Yeah.
But we'll have a DJ. We're gonna have some fun stuff there. So it's gonna be a nice meet and greet. I know there's a lot of riding clubs coming down to visit. So, I wanted everybody to feel welcome, and we're gonna have bathrooms there, just in case y'all take a long ride. You ain't gotta run into no gas station. And
Right. Yeah.
so we're gonna have a place for y'all to chill and hang out. So that's my first one. So we'll see how it is, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. So Orlando, tell the people if they are looking to join your organization, how can they get in touch with you? What are you on social media? I'm gonna post all your stuff below anyway, but just for the people who are just listening, tell them what's up.
To get into the organization, the lifestyle of Rolling on Three. If you local, all you had to do is like ride maybe 4 or 5 times to show that you dedicated and that you actually want to be rolling on three, or riding with the group. You actually want to be. You don't have to be a member to ride with us.
Okay.
But if you want to be a member of the lifestyle and actually do the things we do and have fun, it takes maybe 4 or 5 rides of probation. Meaning, like, we tell you, hey, we riding, show up with no excuses, pull up. That's how you get into the group. So once you get there, you pay your. Once you get there, you buy your patch, our Rolling on Three symbol patch, and you get vested in to show that you're dedicated and you done made it through all your rides. If you out of state, you will be like on a 30-day probation, meaning like we tell you come ride one time, and you pop up on us to ride that one time, you automatic in like that.
Okay.
You
All
automatic
right.
because that showed that hey, you came away from out of state to just
Absolutely
ride. You feel me? And that's how I look at it, and that's the way to get into the group and get in. And
so
actually,
how they contacted you? Social media?
Yeah, you can contact me, Olando Alexander on Facebook, Rolling on Three, Spiders and Ryker Riders, Instagram Rolling on Three. Make sure it's ROLLIN on 3.
We'll post it below. Don't worry,
Right.
they won't get it mixed up.
Michelle, that's the president of Rolling on Three. You can contact her at the same thing. I mean, whatever. Anybody that affiliated with Rolling on Three, they can even contact you. I'm sure you'll reach out to me or anybody, However, we'll get you there. Somebody will get you to me, is what I'm saying.
That's what's up.
We'll
Well,
post it in the video.
if they contact me by accident, I'll make sure I keep sending them your way. So
right,
no problem.
Right.
So even if they come through me, I'm gonna send them your way. It's not a riding club. I don't have a riding club. I do everything else, but I don't have a riding club.
Right. Same thing here.
I hear you. Orlando, if you had to describe your Can Am experience in one word or one sentence, what would it be?
You said on one word?
One word or one sentence, whatever fits you.
I can say my one word. I can just say amazing. Because why I say amazing is sometimes it bring out the best in you when you're going through it, and just by being on that wind therapy, you know what I'm saying, it make it like, man, I'm glad I feel amazing. I'm glad I got on this bike. I'm glad I purchased this bike. I don't even got fussed at sometimes. You just think about your bike, and it's not that. It's just us mans, a man have a peace of mind somewhere. When you don't, do a lot of clubbing and alcohol and smoking and this and that, we find out, peace of mind on video games or hunting, fishing, different things that man like can do. You probably find your peace of mind right here podcasting. And so I say amazing. I like that. To say it's amazing to me. It's been amazing since I got it.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I mean, that's the way. Like, it's for everybody. Like I say, you ride the way you want to ride. You don't have to ride for nobody else. You fix the bike up the way you want it, and it's just like it's been an amazing family. And yes, everybody gets something from the Can Am, whether it's peace of mind, family, friends, just
Yeah,
the hangout spot.
this bike actually brought nothing but family to me that I didn't have. Like I was missing a gap of family, and it actually brought me some of the greatest people. Like I said earlier in the live, it brought me some of the greatest people that I done been around, hung around, joked with. Um, my board members, my members, my man is, amazing is the word for it because I done met some amazing people. My president, her husband, David Shepard, Demetrius, Chris James, everybody I can name and think about right now.
Yeah, man, I mean, listen, man, that's perfect. And that's the whole enjoyment of it. And I'm glad you got that out of it, doing positive things. And I hope your club and your organization grows and, becomes very powerful. I like the positive movement. 99.9% of everybody I met in rolling on three wheels.
Right.
Have been nothing but love and family. I'll weed out the one or two, but that's nothing I could do about that. But I have to say 99.9% of everybody I've dealt with in this whole three-wheel community has shown nothing but love. So I'm showing love back by putting people on the show and have them promote.
And I really appreciate that, man, for you, giving me the opportunity to, be on this and, explain and, talk to you about it. I met some amazing people too. I want to give a shout out to them.
Absolutely.
Queen Rykers, North Carolina, Philly Riker Boy, X, Sammy 3-time dope. I want to get a shout out to you, Keith. Shout out to Ed and Tim out of Phoenix, Arizona Tri Riders, Marty Tons, Vegas Riders.
Oh, Marty, yeah, my man Marty over there.
My boy, Slingshot of Las Vegas. The people in Houston, give a shout out to Black Nice Riders.
You're gonna go on all night, man.
Man, I had some fun and I done met some amazing people with this bike. So hey, I started with just me. Now I have like 24 members.
It starts from somewhere, man. It started with me with just a cell phone and one modification, and look where I'm at now. So you can do it if you put in the work. That's how I feel. The easiest thing is to make it an excuse. You can make 100 excuses on how, I can't, not now, this and that. But once you put in the work, I believe it comes back. So I'm a true believer of that. Whatever you put your heart into, it's going to have its ups and downs, but you can achieve it. So I'm living proof. I never even been on the internet before. Now I get phone calls from all over the country.
Globe, yeah. And that's another way of God using you, man, to bring positive to the world. Also, to bring people together, to make one thing happen. It started with a bike, something you like to ride and do, and that may be His way of using you for the world, man. That's how I look at things. Like, hey, I got a group. Maybe it's His way of me to show people, like, hey, we still care. We still care, and it's people that still care about you. And hey, man, we family. So
man, that's beautiful.
I take it as God using me.
That's beautiful, man. No better way to close it out. So listen, everybody, thank you for being on the show. If you need to get in touch with Rolling on 3, the riding club, that's rolling without the G on 3, the riding club. Speak to Orlando. I'll have all this information below. If you want to be on the podcast, hit me up. It's rolling on 3 wheels at Gmail. That's the number 3. You can find me on social media. If you want to look me up on Instagram, I'm the Shadow Black Ryker. You can find me on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, all those crazy things, all social media platforms. Just type it in, you'll find something. I'm Keith Hammer. Thank you for being on the show, and everybody, please ride safe. Oh, wait, come in. What you got?
Before we go, I got to mention this. We have an event June 23rd to the 27th. Rolling on 3 Invasion Takeover Vegas. So they're gonna be a big event for the West Coast, and hey, Rolling on 3 with Dr. G going to Vegas, and I would post, as he posts the link, I would post the flyer up under this link and everything. So if you're in the West Coast area anywhere, try to come to the event or be watching. It's gonna be a great event. And
hey, when is it again? When is it? Tell them again.
June 23rd to the 27th.
June 23rd to the 27th, Vegas. This is that's 3 Wheel National News. I always put that out when somebody got it right.
3 Wheel National News.
I'm gonna start that trend. 3 Wheel National News. We're gonna have our own 3NN soon.
yeah.
But that's what's up. All right, so y'all check out the event. I'm gonna get all the information from Olando and post everything down below. So you guys, thank you once again. Ride safe, and y'all be good out there. All right.
All right. Appreciate you, Keith.